Hi. Oops. Hello. This is the Forever Friday show. I want to say happy holidays. It's all over with. We're all done. Today, I have something very special for you. I have this really, really talented girl. Her name is Sarahbeth, and here she is.
Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be on your show with you here today.
I want to ask Sarahbeth, what exactly do you do on New Year's Eve, really? What do you do?
So, what I do on New Year's Eve, I usually just like to celebrate, whether that's like going out here to San Francisco and like walking on the piers and seeing the fireworks, um, or just, relaxing. Sometimes plans fall through, so I'm just stuck at home relaxing.
You do you make New Year's resolutions? Is that something traditional that you do?
I do believe in making New Year's resolutions. So this year, my New Year's resolution is to just accept life and the unexpected moments in life. And, sometimes you have plans or things that you want to pursue. And, with life, things change a lot and unexpected things happen. And sometimes you just have to go along with it and just, persevere through the rough times. So my New Year's resolution is just to embrace the unexpected moments and, work my hardest and pursue, my career in journalism and continue with school and yeah.
Wow, she's fabulous. She's so fabulous. Beautiful too. She's a beautiful person.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. My New Year's resolution, I really didn't make one. I kind of did. I tell myself I always do, but I never follow through, really. It's just wasting my air. But I think I'm going to delete people that are dark in my life, that aren't going to uplift me, and I'm not going anywhere. People that bring me down. I don't have time. OMG, did y'all feel the earthquake? Holy cow. 4.4 where I live. My daughter's all, Mom, did you feel that? I'm like, I thought I was dreaming because my floor is on the bed. And she said, I haven't been to sleep yet. I said, you haven't been to sleep yet. It's like
2:40 was when it happened.
2:30
a.m.
2:30 my time, 2:30, 2:35 my time. I don't know. She has to work and she has to get up like in like a few hours. And she said, I can't sleep, so I haven't been to bed. And I'm like, you little turd face, you need to get, excuse me, take that back, pull that out. You need to get in bed and sleep. She says, no, but did you feel that? And I'm like, I thought I was dreaming. No, but do you felt something for real? It was. I mean, I only felt like my bed kind of like exorcist slide back and forth. What did you feel?
I felt that too. So I was like, I went to bed pretty late, like 1:30ish, and so yesterday was my birthday actually. So I got home, that's
happy
actually,
birthday.
thank you.
Oh,
That's
I
a
did
little
not
early for my
know.
birthday. Usually nerds just stay up all night, but I went to bed about 1:30, and so when the earthquake happened, I was still in that mode of like, kind of half asleep, half awake. I was still trying to fall asleep, and
Oh my
so
God.
I didn't realize that it was an earthquake. I just woke up and I sort of like felt something that was different, and I walked out and my mom, started talking to me about it, and so I realized, oh wow, that was an earthquake.
So it woke your parents up?
Mhm. Mhm.
Wow. I wonder when the big one. I wonder if
Yeah.
I wonder if I mean I lived back in the Northridge earthquake in the 90s. I'm not sure which direction, which thing it was, 90 something, when it really tore down Northridge Mall. But I lived in Simi Valley, and it was the most horrifying thing I've ever lived through in my life. I lived in that upstairs apartment. My fish tank went.
Wow. So that was a much larger one than the one we had last night.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, my bed on the floor just kind of like did this scoot thing. My heart kind of stopped because I'm remembering what I went through the other time, and I could not live. That's why I moved to Idaho. Like, California's here, and Idaho is here. We don't get earthquakes. I'm sure they have them, but we don't get them. Like, we don't feel them.
Not like the impact it would have on California.
And we're like by the ocean, California. I mean, it's gonna fall into. Okay, well, I'm not even gonna go all there. It's really kind of scary.
It's really scary.
I just know that that's why I moved to Idaho. But yeah, Idaho's Idaho. It's slower pace. It's fresh air, mountains, nice. But are you gonna keep to that New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I sort of set a goal that I think is one that I can keep, and it's mainly just to maintain like a positive attitude, throughout the year, and I think it's something that is obtainable for me. But for some people, I think that New Year's resolutions sort of come and go. Sometimes they'll last a week, or someone says like, I'll get in the gym, and the gym is packed the first week after New Year's, and then it kind of dies down a little bit. So
that's true. That's very true.
I think it's important to set goals that are, that you can actually reach, and things that are realistic.
That's very true. That's very true. Attainable. How old are you now?
I just turned 22.
Yay! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sarahbeth. Happy birthday to you. Old lady.
Ew.
Not really.
Not
But
really.
no, not old lady, but
I feel a little older.
but you're not. You're so not. She's so beautiful. She colored her hair. That's why I'm like tripping. I'm tripping so hard because you look just phenomenal.
Thank you. Yeah, I had to bring the blonde back for a little bit,
Ooh, the blonde.
Had some fun in there.
All up in there. Do that. All up in there. All up in there. Dang, you're so cool. You colored it yourself?
No.
Oh.
No, I did not. I paid money to get it dyed.
Blonde.
Yeah.
But not the whole thing, right?
Yeah, they left some of my roots in there, so.
My nose keeps running. Underneath too? Lift it up.
Like this.
So like it's dark. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you've always had it up.
Yeah, I usually wear it up.
And I've never seen it down before. Ever. You keep getting a lot of compliments, don't you?
I guess when I wear it down, I get some compliments, because I'm usually just lazy and just want to throw it up there and not deal with it at all. Because usually when I'm out, I'm taking photos, or I'm running from different locations, so it's kind of a bother to have it down all the time.
Tell me about that. You like to take pictures. You take a. No, it's not you. You don't. Well, you and it's escaped me. Your friend, our friend, that takes pictures of International Red all the time. What's his name?
Felix.
Felix and you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a team?
No,
You're just always hanging out.
connected through photography, and photography. There's like a very small community. It's sometimes it seems big, but it's actually small community, and so it's really nice to just meet other photographers and go out and take photos together. And that's kind of how we met. Was just
Ooh.
through social media and
LinkedIn or something.
yeah, LinkedIn as well. It's another app.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. Especially in San Francisco, there's so much to photograph. And
Are you kidding? Yeah.
it's like endless, opportunities out there for photography, journalism.
I take pictures with my eyes.
Yeah.
Like on the bus today, I was sitting on the right-hand side, and the cubby holes. A woman was just in her backpack, with her backpack in her suit, in her sleeping bag, and just formed in there perfect in like a doorway thing. People are walking past, it's just, the world shouldn't be like that. I don't know. And then I'm on this side, and you just see things like crazy things. I don't know. Just different things. Homelessness, or people with walkers, handicapped, disabled, but making their way with their thing, lifting their legs, pushing themselves, My heart goes out to those people that I'm disabled, but not that bad. And I just think in my mind, take a picture. And hopefully if you keep doing good and exercise your body, maybe you're not going to be like that in like a year or months. Because I feel like the person is now. I mean, I feel like that, and the homelessness, my daughter and I were just that last year. This was our first Christmas in our place.
Wow. Congratulations. That's awesome.
In our own roof, under our own roof, with our own bathroom. We don't have to share it. With our own bathtub. We only got those in SROs. Sometimes. Sometimes. That was like far few and in between. Wow. I have to say that it was just a journey that God helped us through. Wow.
I think that's when I met you, was when you guys were transitioning
with Red
from
and Mike. Mike took a transitioning.
You're transitioning from like living, on the street into finding a home, and you were staying with people with the church and.
It came down at the end like that. In the beginning, it was all-night diners, and she had to face me so she could sleep, and I had to like face out, and we had to pick a back corner. So if they came, I'd be like, oh no, we don't need nothing, or because if they came, they would say, oh, sleeping here, blah, blah, blah. It's my daughter. She needs her rest, and she's ill too. I had it doubly hard. I had no rest, and I had to keep going. It was very difficult, very, very hard. Shelters, floors, mean people, running the shelter per se, maybe, and also being a person in the shelter. I mean, the people that go to the shelter, they're not nice. Some of them aren't nice. What's a good thing in your life? What's a good thing that you can't wait for to happen in your life? Marriage? Children? I don't know.
You know, in my life, I'm something good that I'm hoping to happen in my life, or is that the question?
What are you waiting that's really good that you cannot wait? I mean, that you're waiting to get to in your life. What's the thing? What's a beautiful goal? What's a goal in your life that you're waiting for? You're waiting to be a newspaper woman on TV. Hi, this is KBOD. I don't know. I'm news anchor, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Well, I'm working on my own independent documentary right now, so
Ooh.
my goal right now currently is to just finish that with success and just learn a lot through the process because it's something that I haven't done before, and so I'm just hoping to learn more and create something that I can put out and that people would love to see and something that people can take from and learn from. But something else that I just look forward to, that I've always looked forward to growing up, is seeing like history or things that have happened in the past and just saying like, oh, I was there for that. And I think there's a lot of things like right now politically happening in the world to where I'll look back on this one day and be able to say I lived through that and be able to share it with my kids. So I think that's something that I'm looking forward to, is just seeing how the world changes over time and where we are in, 50 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think about your husband or your kids, what they'll be like?
I do, but with my career that I'm in, I don't think that that's my main priority right now. Some people my age, they're looking forward to getting married and having kids right now at this time, and for me, I'm just more focused on my career, and it's something that requires me to travel a lot and be able to just get up and go whenever I'm needed. So right now, I'm mostly focused on pursuing that.
What is your documentary on?
So my documentary is about, it's sort of a profile about a person who's blind, and it sort of challenges our ideas of blindness and education, to say the least. I don't want to give it all away, but it's about education and people living with visual impairments or blindness. So, a topic that I think is a little underrepresented, and it's something that I'd like to share because not a lot of people know about blindness or visual impairments, and I think it's really important in San Francisco because we have transportation, things need to be accessible for these people, so I think it's something that's really interesting and that we could learn from.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you said blindness, I wasn't thinking visual.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like people are blind to a lot of things.
Oh yeah, that could mean a lot of different things,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Blind, but then I was thinking blind visual
Mm-hmm.
and or blind, like common sense. You don't have common sense, you're kind of blind to what's right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mention blindness. It was either when I was younger in Southern California. Yeah, I went to a Braille Institute. I mean, I did a lot of things. I had a friend. I've had a couple friends that were blind, visually blind. The story was just unknown. I couldn't grasp living in the dark, waking up. I always tried to put myself in her shoes. She had a husband who had a problem with himself too. So two disabled people living together. I just didn't know how she did it. I didn't know. I mean, she always had food. I mean, she always had She was clean. They had a place to live. It was just a normal family. And now you bring that up. That's like a soft spot in me that nobody's ever even talked about.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so that's interesting.
You in the Blind Institute, and she would read Braille. She would show me the big books, big, you know, the Braille is punching holes in the thing, and they run their fingers over the bumps. I don't know. There's a lot to what I know. Wow. You just touched my heart in a place that nobody has ever really talked about. That's amazing. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much stuff, I see a lot of blind people, canes. I don't know how blind they are or what their story is. Do you get their stories? Do you talk to people like that?
I do, so...
Do you go out and just meet them?
Yeah.
Where they're at?
Yeah, sort of. Sometimes I just, meet people on the bus, on transportation. There's actually a really great organization called the Lighthouse for the Blind and Visually Impaired, and that's on Market Street. And so I've connected with a lot of people through that organization, and they've all welcomed me, and I volunteered with them, and I've gotten to know a lot of people, and I'm actually going to hang out with some of them after this.
Sweet.
So, yeah, they're just really amazing people, and I think a great thing to take away is that that I've taken away from it is that, despite being blind or whatever disability you have, people are all capable of reaching the same goals or, getting the same place as other people, but they just need to have the right tools accessible to them, and
that's
I think
true.
that's something that's really important, is to make sure
really
that
true.
everyone has like an equal opportunity to get to that level of success.
Like I always refer to, if you're blind, you can't run the race if you don't have glasses, or like the hare and the tortoise. Yeah. My show is kind of at the spot where we need to like stop. I really want to thank you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Inside and out. And the documentary, is it a video or is it a book?
It's going to be in video form, yeah.
Okay. That's going to be awesome. Maybe you should do a blind with Braille. I mean, so the blind can see that too in their own version.
It's going to have audio descriptions as well for people who are blind. So during certain scenes when you can't see the video footage, it'll explain what's happening in the actual visual footage. So it's really interesting.
But they're blind, they can't see it.
But it'll be having little cues that come in and say what's happening.
Oh, hear it through...
through the audio, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything last that you want to say to everybody, people out there?
Well, Happy New Year's, and let's start off this year on a great note. That's all I have to say.
On a super great note. Hey, remember, I always say, please do at least one wonderful thing to someone to make someone's day happy. Like, just say hi or smile, like hi, or even just a smile would be nice. Just do one positive thing, please. We're all human. We all bleed the same blood. Be nice. Be nice. Happy New Year, and I love you. Mwah. And I will always be praying for everyone out there. And I've got to go. So next time will be, I don't know. You just have to keep watching channel 29 or 47 Fridays. My show comes on Fridays at 6:30, and that's when you can see what I'm all about. Thank you so much. Stick to your New Year's resolution. Make it attainable, all right? Love you. Bye.